Traveling with Hubert. Kathy and I welcome you to our channel and to this video. In our last video, we rode through Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College and then down I-75 until we got to the south of town. Then we turned around and went back north until we got to the US 82 exit. In this video, we're going to start from there and go. We're going to go east until we get to the edge of town. Then we're going to turn around and go west until we get to the city limit at the other end of town. I'll include the population in this video. In the last video, I included it right at the end, I think. But I'll include it in this video, and I'll also, at the end of the video, include some notable people and some points of local interest that you might like to visit. We want to thank our subscribers. We are gradually gaining subscribers, and we appreciate that. As we gain subscribers, it just encourages us to go out and make more videos. We'd like for you to leave a comment. As an example, I just got a comment from one of my previous videos from another Hubert, Hugh Hill. Appreciate that. Thank you for leaving us a comment, letting us know something about the content of that video. We appreciate the likes that we get. The more likes we get, the more YouTube is prone to recommend our videos to others to watch. We ask that if you haven't subscribed, that you will subscribe to our channel. We ask that you click on the notification bell so that when I post a new video, and I try to do that on Sundays each week, you'll get a notification. Give us a like by hitting the thumbs up. If you know of someone that might enjoy this video, that likes travel videos, share this with them. And I pray that you have a blessed day. Yes, they do, honey. If you can't find something to eat here, you pretty much...
Got a Chili's, a Longhorn.
Yep. And you already mentioned the Cracker Barrel. It's right there. But you have to come around here and make this U-turn.
A lot of things over there. Logan's.
Yes.
Roadhouse. Hardee's, of course. Sonic. Let's see all those normal places. Chili's. Hey, in 2020 it said 17,189.
Wow, I thought it'd be bigger than that, honey. But the census don't lie.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago, honey. It might have changed a little bit. Well, I guess right here off of Interstate 2, all this is...
Yeah.
They always have a lot of things when you run off the interstate.
They do.
You got people stopping off here. Applebee's.
Holiday Inn Express.
Goes your Circle K.
It's a big old Circle K, huh?
They have a good hospital here too.
It's adequate. It's a regional hospital. I've used it.
There's a Waffle House.
Yeah. Bojangles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the cardiologist here for a long time. I really liked him.
I came up here with you for a few times.
Yes. Yeah. I think the antique car place up here may not be open anymore.
Do you like this? I mean, You like Douglas, didn't you?
I did, and I like Douglas. This is probably
About like on the
Douglas,
same order of Douglas.
Yeah.
I like Douglas. I had never been. I hadn't really ventured off, you know, around Tifton, except just right off the interstate going on.
Well, they still have some antique cars in there, honey. AutoQuest investment cars.
Yeah.
Studebaker Avanti in there. Don't see them very often. Ford dealership. DQ up here, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, it's just, and this is just part of it, honey. I mean, it's, you know.
There's your Rainey's again.
Yeah, rainy used car, yeah.
You got one everywhere, don't you?
Thanks, sir.
Really would think they had more than we've got almost that many people in America. So we have absolutely nothing, don't we?
That's right. Places that we watch on Real Appalachia with Shane and Melody. They'll talk about they've got 4,000 people, honey, and they got as much in those places as we do in America's.
They almost got more. What does that say on that little sign over yonder?
I can't read it, honey.
Can't either. That says open. That's some kind of furniture.
Yes. Criminal Justice Center.
Yeah. But we just don't have anything.
And see, this is Main Street here, honey. We're not going up and down Main Street. We just come right out here to the edge of town, turn around, come back, and head toward Tai.
Seems like they got a lot of businesses here. Look at that, as far as you can see down that way. What is going on with America? So we just don't have anything, do we?
Honey, I can't answer that question. I wish I could.
We got a churches and
Yeah.
well, that's a Pizza Quick, and it looked like it's doing a whole lot. Barbers, Turners.
Turner's Budget Furniture and Mattress, honey.
Yeah.
And we're about out of town now. I mean, there's a few things on out.
Jackson Soul Food back there.
Yeah. And you can tell we pretty quickly got out and into a more rural looking part of town. But this is US 82 or 520 and Corridor Z. Goes all the way from Columbus to Brunswick, honey. Salvation Army store. See if I can turn around up here at the Dollar General. That's my favorite place to turn around. And this one especially because there's a red light up here, honey. Southern Pride Produce and Country Store.
And they got a drive-through over there.
Yeah, so they got drive-throughs open, huh? The road right in front of us is US 319, honey. It goes from here to Dublin, I know, and points further north. Okay, honey?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah,
I think all these places have got several, honey.
Gosh, look at that mobile home place. Trying to sell old mobile homes.
And there was a place here in town, I think it was here, honey, called Smith's. It may have been a Fitzgerald, but that was their specialty. They sold used mobile homes.
You don't see that very often, do you?
No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, here's the city limit sign, honey, so we went way out the city limits.
Oh, okay. We back in it?
Yes.
Okay.
They did? Yeah.
And then they got another turn that's right there on Dawson Road. The budget place is on Landing.
And we're back downtown, honey. Here's a railway freight up here. And we're missing a lot of stuff, honey, because it's just so big to
I saw Western Auto back there sign. Is Western Auto still in business?
I don't think so, honey. I don't think so. That place you were talking about is called 5th Street Interiors, the furniture store that you said was open. It's called 5th Street Interiors. I gotta remember that.
I couldn't tell what's going on down that way.
Yeah. You know, if people are interested and they want to know more about Tifton, we'll come back and ride up and down the side streets, go out to the edge of town where the hospital is, those kinds of things. But it's just, you know, it's just so big you can't. I mean, you could spend a half a day here and not cover everything there is to cover here, I think. Yes. And if you need a used car, there's all kinds of used car places here, honey.
Yeah. I hope I'm not in need of one. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever buy a used car. I'll just lease one.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
For the rest of my life if I need one. So it can just be turned back in. Yeah.
Charles' Seafood Restaurant's a good place, honey. They're usually busy. I guess it's still open, but I didn't see anybody up and back there, so. Of course, it's in the middle of the afternoon. They may not open till later in the day. We're headed toward Ty, Poland, Sylvester, Albany, honey,
Well,
and home.
When I was always going to Valdosta, I got off Valdosta. I'd get off 75 and eat their Chick-fil-A right down yonder.
Could be, honey.
Go to
I'm sure.
Chick-fil-A and get a sandwich and get back on the interstate and keep going.
Yeah.
Till I got to Valdosta.
There's a Zaxby's down that way and a Staples.
I see. Well, I don't know if it's open. I see a sign that says Golden Corral. Did they all close down?
I think so, honey. That one may still be open, but I don't know. It's been there a long time. I know the one in the Cordele closed.
Yeah, what's he got a sign saying?
I'm sure he's asking for help. And you can't really stop because you get run over.
He needs to be facing the people that can actually stop right there on his side.
Right.
Need to be looking over here at us. Yeah, there's my Chick-fil-A I used to stop at.
Got a Panera Bread, Olive Garden, Sonny's Barbecue,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Wendy's,
Longhorn. Yes.
I'm hungry now. A Captain D's, a hot dog.
Cookout. Taco Bell way over on the right up here, honey. They had a CC's up here somewhere.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's a favorite place of mine to eat because you get a lot of food for a little bit of money.
Jersey Mike's subs.
Or you used to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they've done now. Gone up on prices probably.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. We got all kind of things down there, honey. Yes,
Yeah.
There's a
Walmart.
Pizza Hut over there. Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
I guess you can.
Got a Lowe's. Got a Hog and Bones, honey.
I think that's where people have a membership and they go shower there.
Yeah, Planet Fitness. Yeah, we see that on a lot of.
If you're lucky enough to be in a town at that time that has a plant, every place doesn't have them. There's your Dollar General.
Yeah.
And I couldn't read
that ad. That was
what
really.
kind of grill. It was too tiny to read.
It was written very, very small, honey. Southern Heritage Homes up here on the left.